Hey, welcome back to Blueprints. It's day 35 and last time we actually brought the moon pendant, so I want to see how this works today. I'm guessing it's just random items, and since we only had 2 items, yeah, we have the vault key and the power hammer. Let's see if we can do anything with those today. But as always, we start on the outside. Let's see what we can get. We could get the tomb as a dead end just to get like a lot of money, since we do know that there are some instructions we are looking for as to how to get the missing letters, and we might need a lot of money. Alternatively, root cellar, just because I have not really looked at it in quite some time. I don't think the root cellar had anything interesting, but I just wanna make sure, because if there's like a wall I can break, but I don't think there is going to be, right? That's just, yeah, the family tree, we do know about this one. And I guess there isn't actually anything too interesting here. Okay, I do know that one of the outside rooms apparently, or like supposedly, has a wall we can break down, to my understanding. I just don't know which one. Right, like from the logbook of the gardener. But let's start with the parlor, right? We do love the parlor. So let's get the windy key and see what the puzzle is today. The gems are in the white box. Assume that this is true, then this would be the only statement that has to be true. The gems are in the black box. Only one box displays a true statement. Okay. If that is the truth, then obviously this would be the only true one. Otherwise the other two are true. These two also talk about... Okay, we have like the same puzzle that we had before. It's just kind of formulated a little bit differently. If this one is false, then we have two a box with true statements, which cannot be the truth because we have two that talk about gems in different boxes, right? Like in the white box and in the black box. They can't both be true at the same time, right? It's against the rules. So this one has to be true, which means that there's only one true statement, so those are both false. So the gems are in the black box means that they are not in the black box, and they're also not in the white box, which means... yeah, not in the white box, which means they should be in the blue box. Yep, and we start with 3 more gems. How nice. And the observatory again. Like, we are getting a lot of stars. Only one more star and we have the whole 20. And we are getting some gems. Oh, nice. 5 gems and a key. Right, like the only one that's missing is the 21, where we have special flowers to... Are they talking about the gem flowers? Right, like the ones that our good old friend, the one who stole all the letters, has, you know, created? Maybe. Unless they're talking about other flowers, so let's figure that one out later. So I found security again, which means that we can also set up the experiment using the external connection. Immediately when you drop the hallway from another hallway. Spread dirt isn't that interesting. I feel like the small chest is interesting. That's actually an interesting effect. Basically the next 3 times I open a locked trunk, I add a small chest to the entrance hall, but since I'm adding a small trunk or like a small chest to the entrance hall, I'm instantly getting something. So the next time I'm opening one, I'm basically getting 3 trunks, which is interesting. Alternatively, I could do the hallway from another hallway one, but I feel like this is more value, right? Like this is guaranteed value. The other one could be better, but I feel like this is probably the best one I can get here. Okay, it might be time to confirm if the word dates in my... Yeah, I was right. Okay, the T actually makes sense here, so I can actually confirm that. I am at least sure about like the first 4 rows, I guess, not the last 4 rows, like the bottom 4 rows, which is nice. I guess the dates crack 8 saves? Which dates though? Huh? I have not experimented with this one. Okay, this is, there are 2 constructions still missing. We have seen one of them. I think it's like an electromagnetic compass or something like that. The other one seems to be metal detector and shovel, and I kind of want to see what this one does. Maybe it's just combined. If it is, that's probably not too bad. But it means that we are close to another trophy. Okay, what are you doing? Greater chance of finding keys and coins, much greater find while digging. Ooh, that's actually perfect because we have the root setter outside, obviously. Let's see what we can find first time. Fuel coins, 4, if I see this right. Yeah, perfect. We are actually getting more items here. And the other one? Just a tin can, okay. Still a chance of not getting anything. I should have picked up the purse first, by the way. Ooh, the first trunk, which means that we have 3 trunks now. That we can open in the, in the entrance. Ooh, another map. Interesting. We have to go... isn't that literally... No, it's a gym. And we have a shovel, so perfect. So we should be able to dig around here. Yeah, this is definitely the spot. Time to start digging. Let's get this bread. And what can we get today? Maybe we can even get more loot because we have a better... Okay, I expected as much that we don't actually get a better reward just because we have a better shovel, but we're getting more thanks to coin purse. We might actually be able to get more than 100 coins. I think there was like some talk about like 100 coins that I needed. And we have the secret garden key, so we can actually make it to rank 10 today. I just noticed how far away we are from the estate because like the arrow points is over here. It makes sense because there are basically 2 rooms next to each other, right? But still, it's kind of weird to see it on the map. Might be time to get the piety of the bishop again, which is annoying because I'm exactly getting it once I enter this one. So I have to leave and enter again to get all of the coins, and we have over 100, which is nice. So we should just be able to reach the rooms that I want to reach now. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I've been thinking, I do have a decent amount of keys right now, so why don't I go down into the reservoir again and just open like the rest of the chests? I'm quite sure that we have found everything that there is to be found down there, but it doesn't hurt, right? Let's be honest. Luckily there are only like a handful of chests left, so let's see if I actually have enough. First one. Can we... Oh, wait, it also is successful, so... The sanctum key is in the blue box, we don't care about that one, we've already unlocked the sanctum. What else? This one's obviously locked as well. More than 2 boxes contain prizes. Okay, there are no more prizes. I expected as much, but I still want to do it just, for completion's sake, okay? I do have the keys, so it doesn't actually matter. I just want to know about all the stuff that we can learn here. Prizes marked by that. We've already gotten the prizes, so, not that worried about the pink boxes don't contain any prizes. I think that was the last chest. Right, this is the one that had the prize in it, right? This is the sanctum key one. And that's it. Okay, so I don't actually have to worry about this place anymore. I also just noticed that basically the only way forward is for us to open the right side as well. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Ah, great, the car keys that I can't use today. I always get them when I can't get any use out of them. Same with like all of the other keys. I don't know why, that's just kind of the game trolling me, I feel. Now for room 46. Okay, so this is just a temporary item. Okay, I have to pick it up every single time. Which is nice that this time I actually get to travel. Also, this one pops off every time I enter here again, so I need to actually complete this puzzle in like one fell swoop. That should be doable though once I am done with it. Can I call someone? This is the one that we already know about. We have this one. 8 letters, 8 payments. Like I did misread that one. I noticed that while editing. 100 gold. Instructions to follow, but we have not gotten the instructions yet. I would like to pay because I have like a lot of money, right? When will the instructions follow? Feeling kinda trolled by the game again. Maybe in the mail room. It's like my theory, but I would have to get the mail room again. And I didn't get that one in quite some time actually. Ooh, the battery. That's actually nice, because that means that I can build the last contraption if I go to the south into the workshop again. I might actually want to do that right now, because it might be really helpful. Okay, it should just be the battery and the compass, electromagnet. This is the last contraption, because we've gotten the shovel already, which means that I don't actually have to worry about that anymore. Yeah. Trophy of Invention. Ah yes, achievements. You've been awarded the Trophy of Invention for creating all 8 contraptions in the workshop. They will be added to the trophy room in recognition of innovative craftsmanship. Can't even pronounce that right, apparently. Let's see what our craftsmanship has done for us. Ooh, actually attracting a lot of stuff. You're more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting. And automatically collect coins. Ooh, that's nice, actually. Really, really nice, because that means I can't miss them, and I also have like the metal detector that will stop beeping instantly. Well, let's hope that I'm getting lucky with the rest of my draft, because if I can't get a new room, then it's actually kind of wasted what I'm doing here. Like currently I'm weirdly enough hoping for the gym, not the gym, the weight room, because that would allow us, first of all, to get more... Huh? That's a weird way to show that. I'm guessing because this one's here. But I do need more rooms for the mechanarium to really be worth it. I'm just gonna take the passageway because... No, wait, boiler room. I wanted to check the underground once the boiler is active. And no, power can't actually go through... Wait, it can go through here. And should connect to... Maybe this works? Let me turn on the power and check something. So this may be a waste of steps, especially because I'm technically not powering anything in this direction. But in the underground there's like one of those boxes that I want to check out, because it looks like it's connected to the boiler. Maybe it's just like magically connected now. We will see. Because technically there is like no power line in the underground anyway. No, it's not powered. Okay, I don't know how I would power this one then. Right, we have the notes that this one is actually powered by steam, like once there's like a light on there, but I don't know how I would get power down here. Because like the foundation doesn't actually get power down, so it wouldn't actually help us to have the boiler room down there. Well, it was worth a try. So let's hope that this isn't the end of the run. It might be, I didn't actually count. But we kind of would like to enter the frontier again, just to open like all of the trunks. I want to see if that actually works while I am inside. Oh no, there are actually 3 trunks already, so let's just open them real quick. Ooh, silver key. Doesn't really help us here though. And the key card again. Banana. Actually getting some value out of going back here, because obviously the items that we got from the secret garden have spread around, and if I can see some in the open, I'm gonna pick them up. No, okay, this might be enough steps now actually. I hope. Ooh, remove from today's pool. I kinda would like to remove the lavatory. Oh, both of them were removed. No, this one just... Why wasn't the dark room removed? I'm kinda confused, but I did get a gem, I think, and now it should be gone forever. Library? I guess so. Like maybe because I don't have the steps to turn on the light in the dark room again. We still have the history of Orindia. And I think that's the last book that we need to actually read. So let's actually get that one. Huh? 35 parlors drafted, 33 solved. I only failed 1, right? Did I forget to do a parlor puzzle at some point? Because I'm quite sure that I only failed once. Otherwise, let's see, is there anything interesting in here? We have all of the contraptions obviously now. We're still missing 2 stamps. Most avoided trophy room. Yeah, I would like the trophy room. The freezer, decent. Return, I just don't care about. Okay, nothing new otherwise. Oh, do I want lost and found here actually? I don't know what kind of rare item could be inside of here that's worth it, but that might be useful either way. Yeah, let's get it. Let's see what I can see. I lost the coin purse. I don't care about the coin purse. Okay. Hall pass and wrench. I mean, it's not the best ever, but it's okay. And again, I didn't get the silver key. Like, I used the silver key and I didn't get the right room. That's so weird sometimes. Wait, I can also disable multiple rooms? I thought I could only use the crown once. I'm gonna try that. And the drafting studio, I mean, yeah. We need all of the other rooms still, but, you know, mechanics are sometimes weird. Oh, I just picked up the key. That just looked really weird because I entered and they had like the weird line in the middle of my screen. Continue. Huh? Okay, first of all, vestibule. Okay, this one was the other one that we had seen before, so it's not always the same rooms that can actually change, but you can add the classroom. A commissioned blueprint made for Reddington Elementary. These floor plans were deployed in Mount Holly as a short-term solution to allow the curriculum to continue uninterrupted while the new school was being built. I can just add them? I don't need the classroom outside then. That's interesting. Do I want? Okay, so here's the thing. If I get this one, then I can use the conservatory or whatever it was called to actually make this less rare. To actually make it basically guaranteed that I can get more classrooms. At least to my understanding, right? Because the other one is technically not in our pool. That's interesting. But I want the new rooms actually. Because again, I can just get this one. Like I just have to prepare like a run where I want to go for classrooms. And I decide that basically in the beginning of the day. So I'm gonna get this one. It's so interesting that I can just remove all of the rooms. But I'm gonna still get the dark room. It's fine. We have like the dangerous rooms removed already for the most part. And I actually want to... This is a red room. That's actually good because I want red rooms. I need to get the... this one. The weight room. Because there should be a wall I can smash in. Yeah, exactly. This should be the backup lever that I still need. Huh? Destruction of structural elements of the house, like walls, is not permanent and will reset every few days. That's a lie. Catacombs. This is the top part of the underground, but this doesn't actually help us at all. And this is the south lever. Okay, now we have all the doors open. I don't actually think that there's going to be anything special that happens once we do that. But, I mean, it happened. And we also have like more rooms we can check out, and we have like more than enough steps for the last few. The casino already. And we have like 121 coins. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the casino. Oh, got like a lot of coins here by entering. Let's see what I can do. Roulette table? Mount Holly roulette. Spin the wheel for the chance to win special prizes. Okay, I'm getting wager 100 to get a 200, or for allowance. No thanks. I'm gonna check out what I can gamble before I look into it. How expensive is spinning? Each bonus spin costs 1. Sure, let's try one. And we're getting nothing. Okay, we're gonna spend like until 130. 2 times the amount. Okay, like okay, I get it. I need the coins normally, but the other symbols sets coins to 0. Okay. Yeah, because we have like 1 in there, otherwise we would have gotten 3 coins. Okay. 1 coin doesn't do anything. Those lines do nothing either. Yeah, I mean, it's gambling. Gambling doesn't really pay. So I didn't actually expect to win anything in here. Wait. Bonus spin? Did I misunderstand how that works? Okay, I can spin 3 times. Okay. Get rid of the snake. Okay. Cash out 3 coins. Okay, that's... I didn't understand how that works in the beginning. Are those different machines? No, it seems like it's the same one. You're out of order. Broken handle. I can add my handle though, so I'm guessing this is a special machine that is really interesting. Seems to be the same one again. Okay. So I guess I want to use the broken handle one just because it's a special one. Neat. This one seems like it's the same one though. But let's see. Snake, snake. What if I roll away those snakes? I mean, that's fine. Cashing out. Let's see what I can gamble in here. Not a snake. Doesn't actually do anything. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting 10 each. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I can get like a lot of money if I just go for those, but this is actually a cool way to do this mechanic here. I'm gonna spend like 10 minutes here just gambling, I feel like. What's the net? Oh, the net gives... Ah, okay. I should have actually read the rules. So if I get the net, I can keep the snakes. Neat. And as long as I keep the times 2, I'm getting like a lot of money here. Ideally, I obviously would like to get the crowns, but I don't know how long I want to gamble here. For a little bit longer, I guess. Gonna spin this one first. Okay. Try to get the right one. I guess I'm getting 10 back. That's still worth it. 80 coins. I should try the roulette table soon. I'm not even sure if I really want to use that machine. For some reason, up to 3 bonus... Oh wait, now I see the difference. Those have bonus spins and I have like more bonus spins in here, which is why this is so much better of a, you know, a slots machine. You know what I just realized? We were really unlucky because I lost the coin purse. I didn't actually expect that to make such a difference, but we would be so rich in this room. Hey, maybe we should try to roulette table just a little bit. Wager 100? Sure. 1 wager a day, so we should actually make it count. I don't know what we can get that's like worth it. 2 free spins? Nah, nothing. Well, I guess I'm getting nothing in here. Yeah, they were right about just using this once. I guess I'm going back to the slots machine then. Okay, so if I have 2 nets, I don't actually get more money, so I can't actually stack those. Interesting. Okay, I feel like that's enough gambling for now. I will probably continue a little bit. Like, mainly I want to see if there's like any special effect if I get any of the big rewards, basically. This is like the main reason why I'm still gambling here. I don't think there's going to be one of those, but you know, I kind of have to check it. We have like 12 more steps, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can at least end in a casino here after I am done with the rest of my draft here, I would say. Another red room. Don't want red room, so I'm gonna pick anything else. Kitchen is the end of the run, I guess. We could buy food if we wanted to. Is there anything I want to revisit in here? Don't think so. I mean, I can still buy something, I guess. Just because I can. I mean, it's so cheap. Look at the bananas. For one. Can like get all the steps that I don't need. How great. Oh, some water. That also means that we are going to be losing the vault key again, which is fun. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go finish the day by gambling all my money away. You know, as you should. Alternatively, I wanna check out the antechamber real quick, just because I wanna see if anything happens if all of the levers are flipped. I mean, I was quite sure that nothing would happen, and it seems like that's the case, right? Like all of the doors are just open, and this room doesn't do anything either. We still have not received a call. It's so rude. Nobody cares about us. I'm also still kind of wondering what this room is supposed to be. 2 rooms, a sofa? And like the room next to it, this could be the kitchen technically, just because I see like a stove top, but I am quite sure that this isn't it. This was also a corner room. I hope this is like not too important anyway. So the next question is, should we just guess here? I mean, we do know that Uncle started like this, so like it would make sense for him to go this direction, unless this is no. Right, like if you think about it, it would probably be all in a row basically. That's not one. Something's missing. Right, because like you could do this one, but there's like a realm missing. Right, because this would be the 8th one. Can't put you in there. I don't know what is up with the pins. I don't know. They don't like my mouse movement, I guess. No, something's missing unless this up here is like an island. No. This is all connected. I mean, this one's not really lighting up like the islands over there, but something is missing in here. Huh? There are only 7 realms. And I don't think I can... Okay, you can combine them like this, okay. So let's try this again. I mean, it does say 8 realms, but again, it doesn't really make sense. Because it seems like there are only 7 realms on this map. I mean, this would be one way to travel around, but again, like there's something missing. And I don't know if it's like my mouse not really getting recognized. But like there's literally a realm missing. And sometimes I'm just not allowed to interact with like multiple parts of this map for some reason. Let me at least put that one in again, please. Yeah, because obviously that doesn't actually do too much for us. This is so weird, unless there's like, I could see this being like 2 different realms, right? Like maybe, no, it automatically goes over to this island. I thought maybe, oh wait, we would have had to do it the other way around. Obviously this would be cheating if this is even a solution, but this is like how I would think it makes sense. Like if any of this makes any sense, which I don't think it does. I guess we have to solve the keys first to continue onward. Anyway, gambling. By the way, this is kind of what I was talking about. Like this here. Like if I spin you around, this weird chamber over here is the one that I'm thinking is the one that we have at the bottom. But if I spin you around, can I even reach the place? You know what? Because this is a red box and it seems to be not connected to anything. Can I, from this position, reach the foundation again? Yes, I can. Okay, let me try this again. Like, I would not be surprised if this has, like, absolutely no effect. But I'm not quite sure what the red box did, and the red box looks similar to the other one, right? So, you know, it's worth the try, at least. I mean, I have to go around there anyway to fix it later on, but it's blinking. I am right. What's this? Part of the precipice that I couldn't enter before? Okay. The actual drill. I'm guessing this is the massive gear. Wait. I was wondering why there was like a lower level. No, wait, we're on the upper level? Why can I reach this place? Oh, I get it. There are now multiple rooms I can reach if I just set up the rest correctly. Ooh, hoo hoo hoo. The mysteries don't stop going. Okay, I want to go over there and over there. There seem to only be 2 ways this can go, which makes sense, right? Like, look at the platform, it can only turn, like, specific positions. Do I have enough steps for all of this? I hope. I don't know if this actually counts as, like, the same area constantly. Okay, how... Does that mean that this one is now open permanently, because this is still the underground? The underground seems to stay in a fixed state. I don't know if that's the case here. Either way, I need to raise this platform, and the best way to do that is to go... Is it this one? Or is it this one? Like one of those raises that platform. No, this one spins. So there should be one position that allows us to get over there. And like the current position allows us to go over there, but that means that we would have to reach this place. That obviously doesn't work. So like logically there's only one position this can be at, because otherwise we cannot continue. Let's see if I can actually reach that position. Has to look... No, wait. It has to be connected to that end, because otherwise we can't get up there, which means this is the only right position. Okay. But that's still not enough. There's like more to this puzzle. Gosh dang it. Also, does the gear look different now? I feel like it kinda does. Like the bottom one, huh? There are only a few positions that can be valid. Because obviously, if I spin you around, I can just return. But I mean, I don't actually remember which lever lets us go up. Maybe... No, wait a second. I might have an idea. Let me try this. Like, let's go back into like the original position that we would have had to use, because I remember being able to raise the platform from some position. I think I went over there first though. I hope I'm not making a mistake here right now. Worst case, I have to repeat this the next time, but I do know what I have to do now, so this is actually not the worst thing. But I'm kind of running out of steps, and doing that every once in a while costs me a step, because obviously I need to enter like the sanctum later on. Please don't let this be a mistake. I'm gonna have to go over here and reach the kitchen again and just buy all the food items I can. Worst case, again, I might have to repeat this once more. This is also a good attempt to check what happens now, because this obviously was powered, but to continue I need to unpower it again. So what happens in the underground now that it's not powered anymore? Okay, those were all the bananas and stuff, but at least we have like more steps than before. Let's see what the underground has to offer. Okay, we gained like 2 steps, it's definitely worth it. Okay, this is the one that lets me raise it, so let's see if I can reach it from over there. Okay. Okay, now I should be able to raise the platform and go over here, which allows me to spin you around again. And if I go around here again, then I should be able to spin it in a way where I can reach the north pass. Okay, where does this one lead me now? Is this actually the right door? I hope it is, because otherwise I would have to think about how to actually reach that place. Okay, underpass. You're still open. Okay, this seems to be a permanent change. I really do hope so. This one was lit up just now, right? It's like the power spine going down then this direction, I'm assuming. And you're not in the right rotation. How do I rotate you though? Like the issue I'm currently seeing is, okay, this is one ending that I can put over there. This one, if I spin you around once, oh wait, I'm stupid. I was just thinking, you know what, there's like, I have to go around and do this again, but no, there's actually one of those spinny things over here, which means I can just rotate you once, and that should help. Right now I don't have to pay attention to this part, but the one on top, and there should just be 2 positions that are valid, and this should be one of them. Let's see what the first room has to offer, because this is obviously the second. Ooh, a reindeer seal and another one, but this is a mirror? No, it's a window. Entry level. So I am right. The tunnel actually means something. Okay. Wait. Let me write that down. I was wondering about that. Yeah, it makes sense that the dock works like that. Okay. Also, we have another box and writing. Neat. Okay, so I am right. We have to get the boiler room again. Not the boiler room, but the pump room. And then we can actually bring this to level 6. And I was right, because I had filled it to level 14 before, but I have to actually reach level 13. Now the question is, do I need the power for that? Because we might need to use the other tank to get like a more accurate level. Huh. The next question is, what does that actually do if I get the entry level? Because I still need a boat over here then. But we will figure that one out in another episode probably. First, Foreman's log 228. This is the... Ooh... 3/1/1917. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action. The old station! It has the key, we know about this. But I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here, and as an engineer I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoist at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Yeah, I mean, that makes so much sense, right? Like the tunnel was like so confusing to me. I guess we can actually enter there, but how? That's like the big question, because I don't know how maybe I have to get to the dock level, park the boat over here, and then I might be able to do that. I'm guessing there's probably more to it. Okay, what the black ones move over, right? What do the yellow ones do? You move forward, okay. We have to get the black corners, okay. So we want one of you here. If I move you over there, that's fine. Oh, wait. Let me try this again. We're starting in this position. I need to move you first. Because if I move those two up, then like this, then I can move you over, move you in position, move you again, and then we have all of four. This is probably the easiest box so far. The rest I always had to kind of guess, but this one just made sense with like those rules. Okay, that's the first one. Now let's see what we can find in the other passageway over there. Also, I still can't see like a black bridge over here, right? Also, this just felt like really weird because I wasn't looking at the path below me. I just felt like I was floating there for a second. By the way, what's that? Okay, this is just a way into the shaft, okay. Interesting gear positioning. And the other path also has like one of the Orindia ones. Oh. A ladder? A blueprint? Seems to be a black print maybe even? Ooh, what's the password? Don't know about anything that would make sense here. We definitely don't have the full alphabet here, which is a choice. I feel like the number is going to be important just because it's seemingly the only number in here, if I see this right. I would be surprised if the 8 doesn't matter. Bam, 8. Do you know anything that had an 8 in there? I mean, we do know about the 8 realms, so I'm guessing this is probably related somehow, but I don't think I know anything password-wise that has an 8 inside of there. I guess not. Okay. I am just going to accept that since I seemingly have opened this room permanently. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. We will have to continue with that room another time. That's probably fine. I'm gonna go back to gambling. I'm gonna gamble all my money away and then I'm gonna end the day and then we will talk again. Looks like we are down to the last few spins. I had like general rules where just like whenever I got a singular crown I would reroll all the rest, and if I got like another crown I would continue. Otherwise I would just ignore everything else because I really don't want to spend like 10 hours here. Just, you know, if I get lucky then I get lucky, otherwise too bad. I guess I'm poor now. Well, that's just the way the news goes. Anyway, we also had like exactly one step left, which was funny. Which means that now that we step back into the weight room, we're going to be tired. And anyway, yeah, we definitely used up all of our steps. Let's check out the estate. We got all but 2 rooms, if I recall correctly. The Palladial Shopping Center, ooh. Rank 10 reached again. It's actually interesting to see that we have to reach that one each time if I want to get the crown again. It's weird it's not just a regular upgrade in my opinion. Would be nice, but I guess. Right, we can remove red rooms like that, which is interesting. Would be interesting with the furnace actually, now I think about it, because getting more red rooms means that you basically just get free re-rolls every once in a while, because the first one you actually get paid for and the other ones just remove them from the pool. That could be an interesting strategy. Anyway, we got one new room, which is the casino. Otherwise, we also found a lot of stuff in the underground, and I'm really happy about actually finding that and noticing that weird box and, you know, thinking about it after seeing that one text that one of the foremen had actually written about like how they are using the steam power down there. really cool. I like how there are still puzzles yet to find, and how there are like more and more puzzles, and how I feel rewarded for paying attention a lot of the time. Right, this game is really great about that. There are definitely multiple pathways that I can now see. Like, by pathways I mean like there are some solutions to puzzles that you can kind of figure out yourself, or there are like multiple hints and there are like multiple pathways you can take. Like, for example, I just randomly found out how the foundation worked like long ago, but there are obviously hints about that like in the estate. Like, if you're really struggling, if you're just exploring for longer and longer, at some point you're going to get hints, which I think is really neat. Anyway, we made a lot of progress and I enjoyed my time here. I hope you did too. With that being said, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one and bye bye.